When Musalia Mudavadi said that there would be an earthquake on Sunday the 23rd, I wasn't sure how this earthquake is going to look like. And when my friend Omwami Musalia, you build this as an earthquake, many people were wondering just like me. But today, it is confirmed that there was indeed an earthquake in Kenya. Because a man spoke for millions of Kenyans.
Ukichukua chupa ya maji na useme bottoms up na uweke chupa namna hii, sio ni kusema maliza kabisa? If you did this and you say bottoms up, this is the bottom. Mtu anameza kila kitu. Na mwananchi atapata nini? And how are you going to finance this economy? Ya kusema bottoms up. Kwa sababu ushuru pia umegonga wananchi.
Today marks a new page in the political discourse of our nation. I say so because Musalia Mudavadi has spoken to the heart of our nation.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much once again for tuning in. I bless the Lord for you. You see, in this segment of our analysis, I want us to look at this question. Is Musalia Mudavadi safe right now that he is merging his ANC with William Ruto? What is the game behind William Ruto Mudavadi's merger? What are they looking forward to? Those are the questions that we want to answer specifically in this analysis, and then we call it a time.
Na katika hivyo vyama tunaweza tukuwa na mazungumzo ya kuwa na merger. Na mimi sioni kwamba kuna makosa kuwa na merger. Ni kwa sababu katika uanzilishi wa Kenya Kwanza, ukikumbuka ANC kulikuwa na UDA, ANC ikawa pale, tukatengeneza ile earthquake, tukashikana, tukawa na Ford Kenya. Tulishinda ama tukushinda? Si tulishinda. Kwa hivyo unity is strength.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, you see that they always say that in politics nothing happens out of a mere coincidence. Whatever is happening, it must be well laid out, well planned to meet the intended objectives. Sometimes back, not long ago, we had Musalia Mudavadi so much against an instance of, the constituent parties of Kenya Kwanza being absorbed to form the bigger house UDA. He was against it. You go to Moses Wetangula, he was really against it. Why is it that right now everything has really changed all of a sudden, and he's really allowing the formation to go on? He's allowing ANC to be swallowed by UDA. And why couldn't they actually come up with something bigger than UDA? Why is it that they are really focusing on UDA being the bigger thing? And so for this analysis, I just want to give you two reasons. And these two reasons are projected for the futuristic aspect of what we might see in 2027. Very serious one. Number one, you see, in 2027, let's be very clear here, and you will definitely agree with me. In 2027, William Ruto is going to be seriously deciding on, do I need to go with Rigathi Gachagua again? It's not going to be very easy for William Ruto to rely fully on Rigiji for his 2027-2032 timeframe. It's not going to be easy for William Ruto to make a decision to go with Rigiji in 2027-2032, knowing exactly well that this man is a man who cannot honor and fear me. It's not going to be easy for William Ruto to rely fully on Rigiji, knowing very well that if he messes a little bit, then Rigiji is going to mess him more. Because the target for Rigiji is 2032. Rigiji knows very well right now that 2027, he might not have full, subduing of William Ruto to the extent that if he fails him, he fails him. William Ruto will still be a force to reckon with in 2027, but he knows that the bullseye is 2032. So when you look at the future, when you look at how they are framing what is coming ahead, as early as now, the plan needs to be laid. And what is the plan? The plan is to focus on the alternative. And this alternative is an alternative which is substantial, an alternative which is very, very much of significance, can be held. What is the conversation which is going on right now? If you look at the mountaineers, they are saying that the unity of the Luhya community is now stronger than the unity of the Gema community.
Sisi tunasoma sana kama watu wa mulima. Vile Mulembe Nation mumekuja pamoja. Sisi bado kidogo pale ni kama umoja wetu inatutatiza kidogo. Lakini ni lazima tutafute umoja na usawa katika nchi yetu sisi wote.
And if the mountaineers are saying that William Ruto can only build what has been founded, what has had the foundation, what has had the msingi, what has had the pillar, he can only build on it. And when, the elements to build up these foundations are very ready for this foundation to be built, definitely they will go into alliancing with William Ruto.
Hatutaki tulete ukabila kwa Kenya na bali Mheshimiwa Rais ndio anasimamia taifa nzima, Afrika nzima kwa mambo ya amani.
Tuachane na mambo ya kuzungumuza hii kabila yangu, hawa watu yangu. Kila mtu ni mtu wetu. Ndio hata wa Makonde tumewapa uraia wa Kenya.
Let us have one united Kenya. Kenya iwe moja. Vile Mheshimiwa Rais amechampion kwamba tuwe mambo ya ukabila tuachane nayo, mambo ya regionalism tuachane nayo.
You will be trying to question how comes William Ruto convinced Mudavadi and Wetangula in 2022 to side with him. Yet we were expecting that Wetangula and Mudavadi were to side with the president. Remember the kind of resources, everything that was at the bestowal of Uhuru Kenyatta to convince the duo. How comes William Ruto managed to convince them? There was something which was bigger than just 2022, 2027. Bigger than just that period. There was something futuristic with the formation that Wetangula and William Ruto and Musalia Mudavadi went into. And that is something which is going to show up bit by bit. And so if William Ruto is supposed to concentrate with an alternative side, he is going to the Western. That is the reason why perhaps Mudavadi knows that, by the fact that Rigiji cannot be a force to reckon with, let's go and have this bed together with William Ruto. And so the merger between ANC and William Ruto's UDA is something which is futuristic, is something that can even be, very central on the table of deciding who to be William Ruto's running mate in 2027, 2032. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what you think from your side. I don't know what you have from your side based on that. And remember, William Ruto is also very serious on trying to neutralize the force of opposition in the Western community. They have really tried it. The story that was really coming up of Natembeya confronting Weta head-on and really saying that he is the kingpin, he wants to change things, perhaps the opposition was really driving it forth. And so neutralizing any effect of the opposition, any force of the opposition in the Western is very key. And one of the strategies to do it is to have a merger for them to have a bigger house. They always say that it is better to be one big thing than to be smaller individual things. All right? Ladies and gentlemen, what do you have from your side? Let me listen to you. We'll connect later. Have a great time.